historically, advertising amongst diamond companies, and over the past few years at any rate, has gone down. It's starting to tick back up now. Do you think it's where it needs to be? Do you think it needs to be stimulated further, particularly in key markets, US, China?
I would imagine that the industry as a whole has recognised the need for advertising and stimulating demand. I don't think that we are anywhere near the level of spend that it currently requires, because at the end of the day, a fairly well-priced diamond ring will be in the same battleground as a Louis Vuitton bag or one of the other, sort of the other more luxury applications or luxury items. You can't give up the spend. You can't sit back and rest on your laurels, because the rest of the luxury sector won't do so. And the luxury sector as a whole is trained to advertise. It exists on its being able to accentuate the value of its product way above the value of the actual goods that it's made from. It's about the intangible value, and that really only can be driven by advertising and increasing that propensity to purchase for discretionary items in many regards.
Yeah, and the difference, I guess, with diamonds is that there's not a brand name on it, there's not a distinctive design necessarily in the same way as there is with handbags or shoes or what have you. Do you see that as a particular challenge for diamonds? Do you see it more as a category marketing effort more than an effort on behalf of individual companies?
Yes and no. I think there's positives and negatives with regards to generic branding and the higher level branding. Say, for example, obviously the Forever Mark brand. People associate that with higher value goods. Generic branding is important, and it will be important more for mass market goods. I think that you can't ignore any segment of the consumer, but it's about finding that right mix and the right level of effort, because if your numbers don't add up, then the marginal profit isn't there. But you've got to try and define as an industry the ideal level of advertising and targeted market.